Okay, you ready for this?
As I'll ever be.
As you'll ever be. Okay, let's do it. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Who wrote the phrase, "No man is an island"? John Donne. John Milton. John F. Kennedy. John Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi. Too easy. And, if I may say so, a complete load of bollocks. In my opinion, all men are islands. And what's more, now's the time to be one. This is an island age. 100 years ago, for instance, you had to depend on other people. No one had TV or CDs or DVDs or videos or home espresso makers. As a matter of fact, they didn't have anything cool. Whereas now, you see, you can make yourself a little island paradise. With the right supplies and, more importantly, the right attitude, you can be sun-drenched, tropical, a magnet for young Swedish tourists.
Hi, it's Christina. I haven't heard from you. I had a great time last weekend, so give me a call, okay? Bye.
And I like to think that perhaps I'm that kind of island. I like to think I'm pretty cool. I like to think I'm Ibiza.
There were people out there who had a good time in life. I was beginning to realise I wasn't one of them. I just didn't fit. I didn't fit at my old school. I definitely didn't fit at my new one. I heard that some kids got taught by their parents at home, but Mum couldn't do that unless I paid her to teach me, because it was just her and me. And she went to work. She made £400 a week. Where was I going to get that kind of money from? Maybe if I was like that movie kid Haley Joel Osment, I could pay her that much. But if that meant being good at drama, forget it. I was crap at drama, because I hated standing up in front of people. So basically, I had to go to school.
The sad fact is that, like any island dweller, from time to time, I had to visit the mainland.
Well, this is Imogen. You can hold her if you like.
Nice. Well, okay. Yeah, gotta. Lovely. Yeah, she's, delightful, isn't she?
Oh, isn't she?
Tell the truth, Chris, I'm being a bit crap with her. You better take her back. Oh.
Hey. Ooh. I just think she could have been yours if you got your act together.
Just think of that, yeah. So, the place is looking, really nice.
Barney. Oops, say hello to Will, Barney. Oh.
Here we go, it's the Antichrist. Hello, Barney. How are you?
Oh, he's lovely.
Yeah.
What about you, Will? Any desire for a family of your own yet?
I'd rather eat one of Barney's dirty nappies. No, not really. I'm sort of all right as I am, I think.
Oh, please, Will.
What's that mean? Oh, please what?
What? Look at yourself. You're 38 and you've never had a job or a relationship that lasted longer than 2 months. I wouldn't exactly say you were okay. I mean, I would say you were a disaster. I mean, what is the point of your life?
Bloody hell. Well, no, you're probably right. There's probably no point to my life, but thank you for bringing it up.
Will, the reason we wanted you to come here today was, well, we wanted to ask you...
How would you like to be Imogen's godfather?
Seriously?
Seriously.
Well, listen, I'm really, really touched. But, you must be joking. I couldn't possibly think of a worse godfather for Imogen. You know what I'm like. I'll drop her on her head at her christening. I'll forget all her birthdays until her 18th, when I'll take her out and get her drunk and possibly, let's face it, you know, try and shag her. Seriously, it's a very, very bad choice.
Well, no, I just thought you had hidden depths, Will.
Oh, no. You've always had that wrong. I really am this shallow.
Well, here we are.
You know, you don't have to walk me to school anymore now, Mum. I know the way now.
But what's it for like walking you to school? Right. Who are you?
I'm me,
And what are you not?
a sheep.
Right. And what does a sheep go? Marcus? I love you.
I love you too.
I love you, Marcus. Love you. Love you. Love you. Look at you.
While I couldn't accept Christine and John's disturbing offer to become their child's godfather, I did allow them to set me up with Angie, a rather beautiful co-worker of Christine's. They had, however, being them, neglected to tell me one thing.
There's something you don't know about me.
Yeah. Something exciting?
I think so, yes. I have a 3-year-old boy.
I wanted to throw the napkin on the floor, push over the table and run.
Brilliant. I love kids. Yeah. I like messing about with them, you know, doing kid things. I'd have been disappointed if you didn't have a child.
Why do you say that?
God knows. Mainly because it sounded smooth and winning.
Because I love kids so much. They're so lovely.
What in God's name are you saying, you idiot? She can't be buying this rubbish. But she did buy my rubbish. And for the next few weeks, I was suddenly Will the good guy. Her kid took to me right away, mainly because on our first meeting I took him to the zoo and held him upside down by his ankles. I wish relationships with proper human beings were that easy.
Well, you are brilliant.
And I came to realise that with single mums, particularly the ones who'd been quite badly messed around and eventually abandoned by the father of their children, you became, by comparison, well...
You are a wonderful person.
Oh, no, I'm not. But it was hard work to be wonderful all the time. And eventually I began to wonder whether Angie was exactly what I was looking for. For instance, one night she was late for the new IMAX movie because the babysitter hadn't turned up.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
That pissed me off.
You okay?
Yes.
And there were deeper problems than that. She couldn't stay at my place and she didn't have a DVD or satellite or cable, so we were always stuck watching some crap made-for-TV movie about a kid with leukemia.
I'm afraid there's nothing we can do.
Oh, God! No! Please, please, no!
I was going to have to end it. But having been Will the good guy, I didn't relish going back to my usual role of Will the unreliable, emotionally stunted arsehole.
I'm sorry? You're breaking up with me? You self-centered bastard. I cannot believe I have wasted all this time with you. You useless, superficial loser.
So look.
Will,
And then something magical happened.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure this is working out. It's not you. You've been great. It's me. Well, my situation with Louis and his dad. I'm not ready to launch into a relationship with anybody new.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I think I understand.
You're a wonderful, wonderful man, Will.
I'd never watched a woman cry without feeling responsible before. She even wanted me to forgive her. Felt amazing.
Listen, you don't have anything to feel sorry about, really.
So that was the end of Angie, but the beginning of a whole new thing. Single mums. Why hadn't anyone told me about them before? Passionate sex, a lot of ego massage, and a guilt-free parting. And there must be thousands of them just waiting for a nice guy to sleep with and break up with. Fabulous, sexy, gorgeous single mums.
Can I have Cocoa Puffs?
No, it's not Sunday.
The crying had started again, and it scared me. Because now it was in the mornings. She'd never done that before. I couldn't figure it out. Nobody was dead. She had a job as a music therapist, which is kind of a teacher for sick kids. So there was enough money for food and everything. Should I get my own breakfast?
No, I'm doing it. Oh, God. So, you looking forward to school today?
Now today, we look at the effects of a decimal point when you multiply it by 10, 100 and 1,000.
Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Thank you very much, Marcus.
Hi Nikki, hi Mark. Are you going to computer club later?
Marcus?
Oi, Madonna! Go on, give us a song. You like that, wouldn't you?
Nah, it's Spice Girls or something. 3 of them.
Oh, yeah. Oi, Spice Girls! Oh. You made me lose my football.
Marcus, we don't really want you hanging around with us anymore.
Why not?
Well, it's because of them.
They've got nothing to do with me.
Yes, they do. We never used to have any trouble with them before we started to hang around with you. Now we get it every single day. Besides, everyone thinks you're weird. Only a bit, though.
Oh. Okay.
Bye.
So there you have it. I was having a shit time at home and a shit time at school.
It was all very well deciding that single mums were the future, but the frustrating truth was that I didn't have any of their numbers.
Hi, Dad.
Where did they hang out? This was exciting. A potential goldmine of single mums. I could see the beautiful creatures now, getting roaring drunk, forgetting their troubles, ready to rock and roll.
That was when I was 7 months pregnant. By the time I had the baby, he was in Mallorca with another woman. Not even the one he cheated on me with the first time.
Well, with me, it was the week before the birth. Said I got too fat.
I'm shagging his secretary. Such a cliche.
I'll tell you one thing. Men are bastards. After about 10 minutes, I wanted to cut my own penis off with a kitchen knife.
Oh, me.
Yes. Well, I have a 2-year-old, Ned. He's got blue eyes and sort of sandy-coloured hair, and he's about 2'3". And his mum left.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously it was a very big shock because we were so happy, you know. Sandra's neurology practice was just up and running, and then one day her bags were packed and my best friend was waiting outside in his Ferrari. Yeah. You know the Modena, the one with the supercharged engine where you can actually see the engine through the back window?
You got dumped then?
Yeah, yeah.
May I ask, does your ex see Ned at all?
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Susie.
Susie. She doesn't see much of him, no. No.
How does he cope with that?
Well, you know, he's a very good little boy, very brave. They've got amazing resources, don't they? Just the other day, I was thinking about my ex, and he came crawling up and put his little pudgy arms around my neck, and he said, "You hang in there, Dad."
God, that's amazing for a 2-year-old.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's very special. Very, very special. Sometimes I think, you know, he's the one taking care of me, teaching me the ways of the world. Oof. Sorry. Thank you.
My God, what a performance. I was even fooling myself.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect, thanks.
That's me.
Of course.
And by the end of the evening, I had a date lined up.
Single parents alone together. Single parents alone together. All for one and one for all.
Problem was, I also had an imaginary 2-year-old son.
The date was a spat picnic in Regent's Park with everyone bringing their kids. Sadly, Ned couldn't be there. His mum had called round and picked him up at the last second.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
This is Megan, by the way.
Aha! Hello, Megan. Yeah.
Oh, a friend of mine from Spat isn't feeling so great, so I said that we'd take her kid to the picnic too. Is that all right?
Yeah, more the merrier. Right.
Come on, slow coach!
I hated that spat lot. I mean, Mum's friend Susie was fine, but now there was also that Wally who wanted to get off with her.
Marcus, Will Marcus.
Hi there. Right. Pile in, everyone. Oh, look what a mess Ned made of the car seat. What a shame he can't come.
So, what do you do, Will?
Me? Well,
There were already too many lies to keep track of, so I told the truth.
nothing.
Oh, well, before then.
What, you mean before I did nothing?
Yeah.
I did nothing.
Well, so you've never worked?
Well, I've done the odd day here and there, but, well, crazy, isn't it?
It's,
Yeah. Brilliant.
Oh, God, I was going to have to tell her.
No, well, what happened, in fact, was that my dad wrote a song in 1958, and it's quite a famous song, and I basically live off the royalties of that.
You know Michael Jackson? He makes £1 million a minute. That's 60 million pounds an hour.
Well, I don't make £1 million a minute, nothing like, sadly.
How much then?
Marcus?
I was beginning to wonder if we were going to be stuck with this weird kid all day.
So what's this song, then? Well, if you can live off it, we must have heard of it.
It's, Santa's super sleigh.
Oh, God, please don't sing it.
Look who's coming round the bend. It's Santa and his reindeer friends with a ho, ho, ho and a hey, hey, hey. It's Santa's super sleigh.
Yeah.
I expect people do that all the time.
Oh, no, I think you two are the first.
Sorry. But I don't understand. How does that make you money? Carol singers have to pay a 10%.
Well, they should, yeah, but you can't always catch the little bastards. So, how often do you look after Marcus?
Oh, every once in a while. His mum's a little off-colour sometimes.
You call it off-colour. I call it nuts.
Oh, she's not nuts, Marcus. She just needs a weekend taking it easy. Look, we're going to have a nice picnic, and when you get home, she's going to be rested up and ready to go.
Oh, my God. What the hell is that?
My mum's homemade bread.
Oh, it looks pretty good.
No, it isn't. It's healthy.
You miss him, don't you?
Who? Oh, Ned.
Yeah, very much. You'd have loved this.
I think I killed a duck. I was only trying to feed it.
What's that floating in the water next? Is that your mum's bread? Bloody hell, Marcus, you didn't have to throw the whole loaf. That would have killed me.
Hey, you the one was throwing bloody great loaves at the ducks?
Yeah, he was, but I've stopped him now. You know, boys will be boys and all that.
So he killed it?
Oh, no. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. The duck was dead already. He was throwing bread to try and sink the body because Megan here was getting upset. Marcus wouldn't kill a duck. Would you, Marcus?
No, I love ducks. They're my second favourite animal, after dolphins. They can kill sharks with their noses.
I'll have to wade in and get it.
Listen, I hope it's not some sort of epidemic. I think we beat the rap there, mate. Yeah. Sure.
Marcus?
Mum. That day, the dead duck day, was when it all began. That bloke Will just followed us in, and I didn't tell him not to. Afterwards, I realised that there was no way I could have been nervous just then, because just then I didn't know there was anything to be nervous about. But then I put the key in the lock, opened the door,
Are you decent?
and a new part of my life started. Bang!
Jesus Christ.
We'll call an ambulance.
Marcus, where's the phone? Where's the phone, mate? It was horrible. Horrible. But driving fast behind the ambulance was fantastic.
Oh, she's conscious. She's okay in the ambulance. She was asking after you, Marcus.
That's nice of her.
Hey, listen, you know this has nothing to do with you, don't you? Well, I mean, you're not the reason that You're not the reason that she's here. That right, Will?
Yeah, that's right.
I'll go get you some water.
I can get that.
Oh, no, you're okay.
So your mum's going to be okay?
Yeah, I suppose. It's not the point, though, is it?
All right, you mean you're afraid she might try again?
Just shut up, all right?
There you go, warm and flat.
Are you with Fiona Brewer?
Yes, I'm her friend Susie. This is Marcus. And Will.
Well, she's recovering well, but we're going to keep her overnight. So I'm going to get a consent form from Miss Brewer so the boy can stay with you two tonight.
Right. So, my place or yours? Sorry.
Okay. Well, I should get back to Ned, I think.
Yeah, I'll take that.
All right. Well,
All in all, this has been very interesting.
oh, cool.
But I wouldn't want to do it every night.
See you soon.
The thing is, a person's life is like a TV show. I was the star of The Will Show. And The Will Show wasn't an ensemble drama. Guests came and went, but I was the regular. It came down to me alone. If Marcus's mum couldn't manage her own show, if her ratings were falling, it was sad, but that was her problem. Ultimately, the whole single mum plotline was a bit complicated for me.
There's nothing I could say to make you try to feel okay, and nothing you could do to stop me feeling the way I do. And if the chance should happen that I never see you again, just remember that I'll always love you. I'd be a better person on the other side, I'm sure. You'd find a way to help yourself and open up a door to shrug off minor incidents and make us both feel proud. I just wish I could be there to see you through.
I got the letter. Thanks.
Oh my God. I'd forgotten.
You forgot? You forgot a suicide letter?
Well, I didn't think I'd have to remember it, did I? Did you read the part where I said I'd always love you?
It's a bit hard for you to love me when you're dead, isn't it?
I'm sorry. I can understand why you're angry, Marcus. But I don't feel the same as I did yesterday, if that's any help.
What? It's all just gone away? All that?
No, but at the moment, I feel better.
The moment's no good to me. I can see you feel better at the moment. You just put the kettle on. But what happens when you finish your tea? What happens when I go back to school? I can't be here to watch you all the time.
I know. We have to look after each other. The two of us.
Suddenly I realised. 2 people isn't enough. You need a backup. If you're only 2 people and someone drops off the edge, then you're on your own. 2 isn't a large enough number. You need 3 at least.
3 what?
Nothing. But I'd had a great idea.
The important thing in island living is to be your own activities director. And I find the key is to think of the day as units of time, each unit consisting of no more than 30 minutes. Full hours can be a little bit intimidating, and most activities take about half an hour. Taking a bath, 1 unit. Watching Countdown.
Okay,
1 unit. Web-based research. 2 units. Exercising. 3 units. Having my hair carefully dishevelled. 4 units. It's amazing how the day fills up. And I often wonder, to be absolutely honest, if I'd ever really have time for a job. How do people cram them in? Yeah, William.
It's Marcus.
Pardon?
It's Marcus.
Marcus? Oh, Marcus. Hi. How'd you, get my number?
From Susie. I thought you'd like to take me out for the day on Saturday.
Why did you think that, Marcus?
Susie said we hit it off.
Did she?
Yeah. And you said see you soon.
Said what?
See you soon. The night you dropped us off, remember? You said see you soon.
Well, okay, this is soon, all right, Marcus. Thing is, mate, my life's really kind of hectic just at the moment, so...
Why? I thought you did nothing.
Yeah, well, I've got Ned and stuff to look after. Matter of fact, I'm actually on the way to play school just at the moment.
What's that noise?
That's a lawnmower. So, just time-wise, it's not Tell you what, just hold the line 1 sec. Hold it, 1 sec, thanks. But then I thought, why not? Why shouldn't I take the poor little sod out for a meal? I could be Uncle Will, cool Uncle Will, king of the kids. Okay, Marcus, you're on.
I'll come if you take my mum too. She hasn't got any money, so either we'll have to go somewhere cheap or you'll have to treat us.
Well, listen, don't beat about the bush, Marcus.
Why should I? We're poor, you're rich, you pay. You can bring your little boy if you like. I don't mind.
That's really big of you.
Fine, come round at 12:30 or something. Remember where we live. Flat 2, 31 Cresfield Road, Islington, London, N1 2SF.
England, the world, the universe.
Yeah.
Marcus? So, Fiona, how are you? I mean, how are you feeling?
Oh, my stomach's fine. Yeah.
Great. Great.
I must still be a bit balmy, though. This kind of thing doesn't go away overnight, does it?
No. No. No.
If Mum was going to get Will to marry her, she'd have to quit making jokes like that. At least she looked good. I made her put on that nice hairy jumper and those earrings she got sent from a friend that went to Zimbabwe.
The kid seemed to think this was some kind of date. As for his mum, she was clearly insane and appeared to be wearing some kind of Yeti costume. This had better be a quick one. We were definitely not ordering starters.
I'll start with the artichoke, please. Then I'll have a mushroom omelette with fries and a Coke.
I'll have the vegetable platter.
We're vegetarians.
I'd never have guessed. Steak sandwich, please, mate. Thanks.
This was going really well. I wondered if we were going to move into Will's place or move into someplace new.
I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style.
I knew, of course, that the song couldn't last forever, that I'd soon be at home, tucked up in bed. I knew it, but I couldn't feel it.
And there he was, this young boy.
I must have been insane. All I'd wanted was a date with Susie, and this was my punishment.
Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my love.
The worst part was when they closed their eyes.
Killing me softly with his song, killing me softly.
Come and sing with us, Will.
You know what? I should really get going. Thanks.
With his words.
That's the problem with charity. You have to mean things. You have to mean things to help people. Like the time I volunteered to help out at a soup kitchen. And very nearly made it. Or the time I worked the phones at Amnesty International.
Did you know, for instance, in Burma you get 7 years in prison for telling jokes? Next time you laugh, I want you to think of Pa Lay, the Burmese stand-up comedian.
We're at a crucial stage in our struggle for human rights in Burma, which are being grossly abused by the ruling military junta.
We need your support more than ever. Together we can make a difference.
Are you kidding? What's your boyfriend say about that? Wait a minute, wait. You're saying you haven't got a boyfriend? Talk about human rights violations. Uh-huh. Is that right? You're in the bath now? You have to mean things to help people. Fiona meant killing me softly. Killing me softly meant something to her. And look where she ended up. Me, I didn't mean anything, about anything, to anyone. And I knew that guaranteed me a long, depression-free life. All the same, over the next few days, I did have a strange feeling, like a presence lurking at the back of my mind, and I didn't like it.
You don't have a kid, do you?
What?
You don't have a kid, do you?
Of course I've got a kid. What are you on about?
No, you don't. I've been watching you and you don't have a kid.
Well, what is it to you anyway?
Nothing. Except you've been lying to me, my mum, and my mum's friend. Can I come in?
No,
Why?
because I'm busy.
What are you doing?
I'm watching TV.
I can watch it with you if you like.
Well, that's very nice of you, Marcus, but I usually manage on my own, thanks. Well, don't you have homework to do or something?
Yeah. Do you want to help me?
No, that's not what I meant. I meant, why don't you go home and do your homework?
I'll do you a deal. I won't tell anyone you don't have a kid, if you go out with my mum.
Okay. Why would you want your mum to go out with someone like me?
I don't think you're too bad. I mean, told lies, but apart from that, you seem okay. And she's sad. I think she'd like a boyfriend.
Well, you know, I can't just go out with someone because you want me to, Marcus. I would actually have to like the person as well.
What's wrong with her?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with her. That's just the system. That's how it... For Christ's sake, I'm not talking about this with you. Just go.
Okay, but I'll be back.
Ooh, I'm really scared.
That's the best I could come up with. Ooh, I'm scared. But as a matter of fact, I was.
OK, well, that's it. So, Tim, goodbye. Jill, goodbye. Carol, goodbye.
Goodbye.
And from me, arrivederci. Bye-bye.
Thanks. See ya.
Welcome to another game of Countdown. Now, you remember yesterday, Carol, I revealed to a grateful nation the fact that our guest, Tom O'Connell, like all of us, changed for each show, but he is such a man.
Is that right? Have I got it right?
Yeah, that's right. I love the term for hoster.
Yes, well, named after Heinrich Christian Funk,
who also invented disco dancing.
Yes, I've got all his audios.
Very good.
Mum, did you always know I was going to be a vegetarian?
Yeah, of course I did. I didn't just decide on the spur of the moment because we'd run out of sausages.
Did you ask me if I wanted to be a vegetarian?
What, when you were born? No, I do all the cooking, and I don't want to cook meat, so you have to eat what I eat.
But you don't let me go to McDonald's either.
Is this premature teenage rebellion? Look, I can't stop you from going to McDonald's. I'd just be disappointed if you did.
Don't worry, Mum. I won't go to McDonald's. After a few visits, Will seemed to think he had to ask me serious questions, but I knew he really wanted to watch Xena Warrior Princess.
So, how's it going at home then?
You mean my mum?
Yeah.
She's right, thanks.
I mean, you know, she's...
Yeah, I know. No, nothing like that.
That still bother you then?
Does it bother me? Every single day. That's why I come here instead of going home. But when I think about it...
Fucking hell.
I didn't know why it swore like that, but it made me feel better. It made me feel like I wasn't being pathetic to get so scared.
I wouldn't make the mistake of asking about Fiona again. Marcus was clearly really screwed up about it, and unfortunately I couldn't think of anything to say that would be of the smallest value. Next time, he could talk to Susie or a counsellor, or anybody capable of something more than an obscenity.
Oh, shit, it can't be.
November the sodding 19th. 6 weeks before Christmas, and already they were playing the bloody thing.
Dad?
What was your dad like?
A bit sad, really. You know, he wrote one crap song that turned out to be a massive hit and then spent the rest of his life trying to write a better one.
Do you ever want to write songs like him? Is that what the guitar's for?
Nah.
So that's just there to look cool?
Yeah.
I like Santa Superstar.
On Pet Rescue today, the clever stoat keeps everyone on their toes in Somerset.
Oi! Oi! What do you think you're doing?
Hey, you!
Who am I? Bugger off, that's who I am. Come on, piss off!
So who were they then?
Who?
What do you mean, who? The ones trying to embed sweets into your skull?
Oh, them. Just a couple of older kids. started following me after school.
Was this happen often?
I never chucked sweets before. I only just thought that one.
I'm not talking about the sweets, I'm talking about kids trying to kill you.
Oh, yeah, they give me a hard time. You know, about my hair and my clothes and singing and stuff.
And what? And singing?
Oh, sometimes I sing aloud without noticing.
That's not a brilliant idea, is it?
I said I did it without noticing, didn't I? It just happens. I'm not going to do it on purpose, am I? I'm not stupid, you know.
Well, my advice is just, you know, keep out of people's way. Try to make yourself invisible.
How am I supposed to be invisible? Is all machines in your kitchen an invisible machine? I don't think so. I just try not to think of it, that's all. It happens and I wish it didn't, but that's life, isn't it? There's nothing I can do about it.
No. There is something we can do about it, Marcus. Coming with me?
I was worried Will was going to take me to the headmistress's office. But instead he took me shopping. I don't get it.
Okay, we're starting with your feet, Marcus. Can't make you invisible, but I can make you blend in with the crowd.
I don't know how to tie 'em. Got these funny strappy things.
Yeah, it's called Velcro. It's a revolutionary new technology. Oh, for Christ's sake. It's not hard. All right, wait a minute. It is a bit hard.
Everything all right?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
He's pretty trendy, your old man, isn't he?
Hey, you think you look cool, don't you?
Dunno. Do you think I look cool?
Yeah, Marcus. I think you look cool.
Yeah.
That's it, you got the walk. That's really cool. Brilliant. High five. Yeah.
I was suddenly hit by an extraordinary rush of well-being. So this is what people meant by a natural high. And it only cost 60 quid. I had made an unhappy boy temporarily happy. And there wasn't anything in it for me at all. I didn't even want to shag his mum.
Marcus! What happened to your shoes?
They stole them.
Why would anyone want to steal your shoes?
I could see I was going to have to tell the truth. But the problem was, the truth was going to lead to a lot more questions. They were nice ones.
They were just ordinary brown lace-ups.
No, they weren't. They were cool new trainers.
Where did you get cool new trainers?
Yeah, she had loads more questions. Will bought them for me.
Will? What, the guy who took us to lunch?
Yeah, he's sort of become my friend.
He's sort of become your friend?
She kept repeating the last thing I said, except she shouted it. I go around his place after school.
You go around his place after school?
Well, you see, he doesn't really have a kid.
He doesn't really have a kid?
Can I play computer games now?
Where does he live?
He's not there at the moment. He's out to dinner.
Christine had asked me out to dinner for one of her pep talks.
You will end up childless and alone.
Well, fingers crossed, yeah.
And you must have a lot of courage.
Why is that, Christine?
Well, most people need something in their lives to keep them afloat, and you have absolutely nothing. Doesn't that scare you?
Do you know what you want?
Oh, yes, I do. I have
Okay,
this
now what the
steak.
hell are these little after-school tea parties about?
Hi. Sorry? What did you say?
Well, I was just wondering why a single, childless man would want to hang out with a 12-year-old boy every day.
Wait a minute, you didn't tell your mum that you've been coming round?
I think I forgot.
Tell me what? What are you doing with my son?
Wait a minute, what exactly are you suggesting here?
Well, I'm not suggesting anything.
Well, I think you are. I think you were suggesting that I've been interfering with your son.
I'm simply asking you why you entertain 12-year-olds in your flat.
God.
Oh, my God.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself? Well?
Don't well me. Don't well me about him, for Christ's sake. He comes round uninvited every night of the week, and do you know why? Because he's having the shit bullied out of him at school. And you haven't got a clue. You're sending him out there like a lamb to the slaughter. He's been taken to pieces every day of the week, you daft fucking hippie.
I think you're being a bit melodramatic. Marcus is doing fine.
It was strange. Will had it right, and Mum didn't. It was supposed to be the other way around.
Maybe you haven't had very much contact with kids before.
Well, I used to be a bloody kid. I used to go to a bloody school, and I know the difference between kids who can't settle down and kids who are just plain miserable. Look at him, for Christ's sake. Don't accuse me of being melodramatic. This coming from a woman who tried to...
Cowabunga!
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. Just felt like a shout.
Jesus, what a family.
Will, you're disturbing the other customers.
It's fine, I'm sorry, I'm done.
Okay, so you're not,
What? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Listen, don't worry about it. I will not open the door to Marcus again, OK? I'll be glad to be rid of the pair of you, frankly. Go on, bugger off. Sorry.
So that's it, is it? You're just out of his life, like that?
Excuse me?
Well, let's say you're right and I'm wrong. Let's say there's this whole world going on for Marcus that I don't understand, and somehow, miraculously, you do. Well, what are you going to do about it?
I'm not going to do anything. He's none of my business.
Oh, God, you're a selfish bastard.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling him. He always puts himself first.
But I'm on my own. It's just me. I'm not putting myself first because there's nobody else.
Yes, there is. There's Marcus. You're involved now. He keeps coming around your bloody house. I understand you've come into his life for a reason, and you can't just shut him out. You can't shut life out. No man is an island.
She's right, you know.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's not. She's wrong. Some men are islands. I'm a bloody island. I'm bloody Ibiza.
What are you talking about?
Do you want to come over for Christmas?
No, Marcus, I do not want to come over for bloody Christmas. I do not want to spend Christmas with Miss Granola Suicide and her spawn. I'd always thought what you did with Christmas was sort of a statement about where you stood in life. I was going to spend this Christmas the way I usually did, watching videos and getting drunk and stoned.
Before you came, I was all alone. It is bad to be alone.
Alone. Bad. Friend. Good.
Friends, good. Now come here.
The good news was it wasn't just me and Fiona and Marcus. The bad news was, well...
So, you're, Marcus's dad?
Yeah, guess so. And this is my girlfriend, Lindsay.
Oh.
And Lindsay's mum.
Hi there.
Thanks, Dad.
That's okay.
I had to hand it to the kid. He could be enthusiastic about some truly crap presents.
Oh, a tambourine. Thanks, Mum. Isn't that cool, Will?
Yeah, that'll come in handy.
I saw it at the shop and I thought this will be perfect. Thought maybe you could perform at that school concert, you know? Get a pop group together, make some friends.
Maybe, Mum.
When you sing, it brings sunshine and happiness into my heart.
Thanks, Mum.
And, this one's from me.
Oh, brilliant! What is it?
It's a CD, Marcus. By, Mr. Cal. They're cool. You'll like them.
What kind of music is Mr. Cal?
It's sort of, world music.
Shake your ass.
/ rap type thing.
Shake your ass. Is he Moroccan?
I'm afraid we haven't got a CD player.
It's great anyway, though.
No, I know you haven't got a CD player, so I got you one of them as well.
What a lucky boy.
Look, Mum. Open yours, Will.
All right, thanks a lot. Marcus, is this a joke?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Hi, sorry, I'm dead late. Have I missed everything?
Not at all. Come on in.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh.
Hey! Long time no see. Where's Megan?
At her dad's. Where's Ned? At his mum's for Christmas.
Well... Yeah. No, I should probably go, shouldn't I?
You could go pose as Santa. Try and shag some carol singers.
Are you a professional Santa? How lovely.
Right. That's it. I'm off. Thank you very much. It was great.
Susie has every right to express her anger, Will.
Yes, and she's expressed it. And now I have a right to bugger off. So, thanks a lot. Bye.
Wait! He's my friend. I invited him. I should be able to tell him when to go home.
I haven't told Will to go, Marcus. Susie's angry with him, as she has every right to be, and she's telling him so.
She's right, Marcus. Just leave it, okay?
All he did was make up a kid for a couple of weeks. God, that's nothing. So what? Who cares? Kids at school do worse than that every day.
Yeah, the point is, Marcus, Will left school a long time ago. He should have grown out of making people up by now.
That's for sure.
It's not fair to gang up on him. He's been a lot better behaved since then. He bought me trainers, he lets me go around his house, even if he doesn't want me to, and he knows what kids need.
What? Expensive footwear and obscene music? Look, if there's something you really need, then we can talk about it.
No, we can't, because it's not really a discussion, it's an argument, and you always win. Why don't you just tell me what to do?
Because I want you to think for yourself.
OK, I'm thinking for myself, and I want Will to stay. I mean, it's not like he's the only one who ever did anything wrong. You remember how we met, Will? You remember why? Because you tried to...
It's because you threw a bloody great loaf of bread at a duck's head and killed it, basically.
Excuse me, what's this about duck?
Are we having duck? Delicious.
Of course, we were not having duck. Instead, we had nut loaf with parsnip gravy. As I sat there, I had a strange feeling. I was enjoying myself. I'd never really enjoyed Christmas before. My mother used to make me sing Santa's Super Sleigh in front of a collection of inebriated uncles and aunts, just to get at my dad, I think. But Christmas at Marcus's, well, I'm ashamed to say it gave me a warm, fuzzy feeling. And I held that feeling directly responsible for the strange events that followed. First of all, Marcus got a crush on a girl.
Hello. Piss off.
And then, even stranger, so did I. It was all Marcus's fault, really, because once you open your door to one person, anyone can come in. On New Year's Eve, I met Rachel. She was interesting and smart and attractive. And for about 5 minutes, I had her convinced that I was too.
Things like, well, political events. Yeah. You,
Okay.
in television.
Am I in television? No. No, everyone else is in television.
Yeah.
I watch television. That's what I do.
Right, so you're more in front of it than in it.
In it, yeah.
In it, inside it, yeah.
It was torture. For 5 minutes, I realized what life would be like if I were in any way interesting. If I had anything to say for myself, if I did anything. But I didn't do anything. And in about 30 seconds, she'd know, and she'd be gone like a shot.
So, what do you do?
Well, I'm sort of taking a bit of time off at the moment.
Sounds good, yeah.
Yeah.
Time off from what?
Well, to be absolutely honest, time off from time off. In fact, the interesting thing about me is I don't actually do anything.
You don't do anything?
Actually, no.
Nothing?
Nope.
Wow. That's,
Now, Rachel, darling.
Yeah.
East Coast or West Coast rap?
Oh, God, I have absolutely
There. She was gone. There was no more to say.
all rap music sounds exactly the same to me.
Or was
It
there?
does.
I tell you what, I know a 12-year-old who'd kill you for saying that.
Really?
Yeah.
So do I, come to that.
Are you?
Yeah. What's yours called?
Mine? What do you... He's called Marcus.
Mine's Ali. Alistair.
And there it was. It wasn't a lie. It was 100% her assumption. Well, 50% at the very least.
Every obsession at that age.
I was in fantasy land again. But this time it was different. Spat was for fun. This was serious. I acted in self-defense. We arranged to get our lads together, which means we arranged for us to get together. Single parents, alone together. I was in deep trouble. And there was only one person who could help me out.
Shake your ass, watch yourself. Shake your ass, show me what you're working with. Shake your ass, watch yourself. Shake your ass.
Show me what you're working with.
Oi, Titch! What did you just say to me? You heard me, you squitty little shitty snot-nosed bastard.
Sorry, I was singing along to this song by Mystical. It's a rap.
You like rap?
A little. It's by black people mostly, and they're pretty angry most of the time. Sometimes they just want to have sex.
Are you taking the piss? Because if you are, you're gonna get a slap.
I'm not taking the piss. I don't even know how to take the piss.
What's your name?
Marcus.
I'm Ellie.
Hi, Ellie. Nice to meet you.
Not so fast. I'm not ready for physical contact. Next thing you know, we'll be having sex. How will that get us? And stop telling strangers to shake their ass.
Hi, Kelly. See ya.
Shake your but watch yourself. Shake your Show me what you're working with.
Hello, mate. Listen, I need your help.
Why did you tell this lady I was your son?
No, I didn't tell her. I told you. She just got the wrong end of the stick.
So just tell her she got the wrong end of the stick.
No, can't do that.
Why not?
Oh, look, we're really going round in circles here. Just accept the facts, okay? You're my son.
I'll tell her if you like. I don't mind.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Marcus, but no.
Why not?
Oh, for Christ's sake, because she's got this rare disease, and if she believes something that's not right, then you tell her the truth, her brain will boil in her head and she'll die, okay?
That's a load of shit.
Look, I'm really interested in this woman.
What do you mean, interested? What's so interesting about her?
Okay, Marcus, here's my last scrap of dignity. Enjoy it. I want to go out with her, okay? I'd like her to be my girlfriend. There, I've said it.
Oh, brilliant. Why didn't you just say that?
I don't know. I was embarrassed or something, because this is a bit new for me. You know, I only just met her. Her name's Rachel, and she's sort of...
There's this girl at school, Ellie, and I kind of want her to be my girlfriend. Well, I'm not exactly sure. I've been meaning to ask you, what's the difference between a girl who's your friend and a girlfriend?
Well, OK, I don't know. Do you want to touch her?
Is that so important?
Well, yeah, Marcus, you've heard about sex, right? This is kind of a big deal.
I know. I'm not stupid. I just can't believe there's nothing more to it. I mean, like, I want to be with her more. I want to be with her all the time. And I want to tell her things that I don't even tell you or Mum. And I don't want to have another boyfriend. I suppose if I could have all those things, I wouldn't really mind if I touched her or not.
Well, you'll learn, Marcus. You won't feel like that forever.
Okay, how do I look?
Good. How do I look?
Just be as normal as you can, okay? Good advice for Marcus. and I wish I could have followed it.
God, I'm sorry it's such a mess around here. That's where I work here.
My mouth was dry, my palms were sweating.
These glasses out of the way.
I didn't know what the hell was happening to me.
Managed to tidy up. Wait,
Ali!
All I could do was stand there, grinning like an idiot.
should we just go upstairs?
Sure. Okay.
Come. Ali. Marcus. Marcus. Ali.
You're in my year. At school.
Oh, really? Yeah, I think I've seen you around.
Great. Then you guys are going to have a lot to talk about. Will, this is Ali. Ali, this is Will.
All right.
All right.
So, do you guys want to hang up here for a while?
Yeah, sounds good, right?
Yeah, okay.
For a moment, I loved him. Really loved him.
You can show him your new computer games.
Good.
Great, let's
Okay, catch you later.
leave him to it.
I tell you, if your dad goes out with my mum, then you're dead. Really dead.
Oh, don't worry. He's all right.
I don't care if he's all right. I don't want him going with my mum. So I don't want to see him or you around here ever again, okay?
Well, I'm not really sure it's up to me.
Well, it better be. Or you're gonna die.
I was beginning to get the feeling that maybe this kid, Ali, was a serial killer. Can I have a go on your computer? What games you got?
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, it's just that I can't really do much at the moment, can I? I mean, Will, that's my dad. Well, he likes your mum, and I think she's keen on him.
She's not keen on him! She's only keen on me!
Frank and Ernest, since first time.
One of the amazing things about Rachel was that I wanted to kiss her every time she was talking about something interesting, which was all the time. It was sexy. It was weird.
I use Bristol boards, India ink, and am I boring you?
No. What?
Nothing, it's just you look like Marcus just then.
Ah. Did I?
Yeah, I think it's sweet how much he seems to take after you and the way he dresses like you as well.
Oh. I don't think I dress like Marcus, really.
Marcus?
Wait, hang on. Come on, we're going back.
He's off his head.
No, he's not.
He said he'd cut me up into little pieces and hide me under the floorboards.
He did?
No, but I'm sure he's capable of it.
It'll be different. You'll like it, I promise.
Marcus, Ali has something to say to you. Doesn't he?
Sorry, Marcus. I didn't mean to say those things.
That's okay, Ali.
Ali finds all this very difficult.
Yeah, well, so does Marcus. Don't you, mate? You know, having divorced parents and not knowing how to feel about new people.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely the way I feel.
Ali didn't get along with the last bloke.
He was a liar!
All right, darling, he wasn't 100% good news. And I'm not, saying that you and I are...
Oh, it's okay. He fancies you. He told me.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Dear.
Cheers, mate.
Don't look so worried, sweetheart.
Ellie! Marcus, what, are you stalking me?
No.
Oh, too bad. It made me feel like a celebrity. Yeah, if I didn't know that, that'd be nice.
All I'm saying is, you know, watch out. It just looks a bit more like owner and pet than boyfriend and girlfriend.
At least I'm honest.
What does that mean?
It's just that you and Rachel,
What? What does it mean?
I don't know, I just think there's a problem with you and Rachel. I mean, like, you want to be with her, but she thinks you have a son, and you don't. I mean, like, if you're going to be with someone, shouldn't you tell them things like that?
No.
I mean, you know, like, the truth.
What's wrong with you?
But later that night, when I was on my own, I remembered the deal Marcus was prepared to strike. Yes, I wanted to touch Rachel. But at this moment, if I had the choice, I'd settle for the less and the more that Marcus wanted. Jesus, was I turning into Marcus? Would he be buying me shoes soon? So I took his advice and told Rachel the truth, or very nearly the truth, that I wasn't Marcus's natural father.
Oh?
And that is not natural seaweed.
The problem was, once I told the truth, I knew there'd be a lot more
Sorry, I'm
questions.
being a bit thick here, but if you're not Marcus's natural father and you don't live with him, then how is he, you know, your son?
Oh, yeah, I see. It must look very confusing from the outside.
Tell me how it is on the inside.
It's just one of those long, boring stories. Look, do you want to move on to wine? You want some Chinese rice wine, miss? You would like to try, I suspect, the Anang Paneng. Yeah?
No.
Anyway, tell me about your relationship with Ali. Is that as complicated as mine and Marcus's?
No, I slept with his father and then 9 months later I gave birth. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah. I envy you that.
Yeah, I'm really sorry to harp on about this, but I haven't got it all worked out yet. You are Marcus's stepfather, but you don't live with him or with his mother.
No, you see, what? Look, I never said he was my son. Did I? The words, I have a son called Marcus, never escaped my lips. What you chose to believe.
Yeah, right. It's me that's the fantasist. I wanted to believe that you had a son, so I let my imagination run riot.
Well, obviously I played a part, I can see that.
No, not at all. I met you and I thought, cute guy. God, if only he had a son. A geeky teenage kid, if possible. And then you turned up at my house with Marcus and bingo. Now, I made this crazy link because of some deep psychological need in me.
Well, you shouldn't beat yourself up about it. Could have happened to anyone.
You know, the first time I met you, I thought you were a bit blank. But then you changed my mind. But maybe I was right.
Rachel, listen.
Yes?
I'm sorry, you're right. I'm blank. I'm really nothing. I don't know what the hell I was thinking of. I'm sorry.
Bye, Ellie. Marcus, my man. Bye, Marcus. See you, Marcus. Yeah.
Mum?
So, if Z equals 17, does X have to be more than 2? Marcus?
I didn't know what the answer was. I didn't know what X equaled. And I didn't know how to help my mum. And then I realised there was something she said I could do for her. I'm thinking of singing at the school concert.
You, at the rock concert? I don't think that would be a very good idea, Marcus.
Will you accompany me? All I've got is a tambourine.
No, I'm sorry. It's suicide. I mean, like, they'll crucify you.
Mum's at it again.
What? Sorry.
What do you mean, what? You're crying. She just sits in the house all day crying. She does it in the mornings too. It's as bad now as it was before the Dead Duck Day.
Look, I'm sorry, mate. I'm a bit busy at the moment.
You're busy? Doing what? Didn't you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. What do you want me to do about it?
I don't know. You could talk to her.
Oh, yeah? And what would I say?
I don't know.
Well, why would she listen to me? Who am I to her? I'm nobody.
You're not nobody, you're...
Who? Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are? You come here uninvited, you disrupt my life, you screw things up. What do you want from me, Marcus? This isn't my problem. I'm not your family, mate. I'm not. I'm not your uncle, I'm not your big brother, and I think we've established pretty firmly now I'm not your father either, am I? I tell you what I am. I'm the guy who's really good at choosing trainers or records, okay? That's it. I can't help you with real things. I can't help you with anything that means anything.
You could try. You're right. You can't help me. How could you? You're just a stupid person who hangs around watching TV all day and buys things. You don't give a shit about anybody and nobody gives a shit about you. Mum had said that when I sang, it brought sunshine and happiness into her life. So I'd do it, even if it meant mine was over.
I've been dreaming of the things I learned about a boy who's bleeding. Celebrate to elevate. The joy is not the same without the pain.
That Mum?
My life is made up of units of time. Buying CDs, 2 units. Eating lunch, 3 units. Exercising, 2 units. All in all, I had a very full life. It's just that it didn't mean anything.
Look who's coming round the bend.
The fact was, there was only one thing that meant something to me. Marcus. He was the only thing that meant something to me. And Fiona was the only thing that meant something to him, and she was about to fall off the edge.
Single parents alone together, single parents alone together, single parents alone together, all for one and one for all.
Fiona.
Will, haven't seen you for a while. How's Ned?
Who? Oh, he's a load of crap. Doesn't exist. Yeah, made him up.
You made him up?
Yeah, to meet women.
You're sick.
Yeah. Fiona, I got to talk to you.
Go ahead.
No, properly talk to you, privately.
No, this is a circle of truth. Whatever you have to say, you can say it in front of everybody.
Okay. Please don't try and commit suicide again.
I can't believe you just said that. That is my private experience.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's not. Because Marcus is worried about you. And I'm worried about Marcus because he's worried about you.
Well,
So
I
it's
don't
not...
have plans to commit suicide.
You don't?
Not at the moment, no.
Great. Great. Whoa. Good.
Well, you know, I'm not attracted to you, right?
Huh? What are you on about? No, what are you, nuts? All right, wrong word completely. But that's, something that we should, talk about a bit. This crying in the morning thing, this depression, let's get that fixed.
That's what men think, isn't it?
What?
Well, that unless you've got the answer, unless you can say, oh, I know this bloke in the Essex Road who could fix that, then there's no point bothering.
No. Well, yeah, okay. I would. I'd love to know the name of the bloke in the Essex Road because I've got a feeling I'd be useless. But
Oh, well, you're not useless. You're here, and that matters.
right.
Now, do you mind?
What?
Marcus is singing at the school concert.
Marcus is singing?
Yeah, singing.
School?
Yeah, it's a pop concert. He's really excited. He's going to get there on time.
Wait. What is he singing?
Killing me softly with his songs, telling my whole life.
Okay, what time's this thing start?
What have you got against Marcus singing anyway?
You know the dream where you turn up at school without your trousers on and everyone laughs at you?
What's this got to do with anything?
That is what this is going to be for Marcus. But for real, if he sings that song in front of those kids, you could just write him off till he reaches university. If he reaches university, because he's going to get torn to shreds.
No, you cannot stop someone from expressing themselves.
But he's not expressing himself, he's expressing you, okay?
Oh, God.
What? Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're right. Will, am I a bad mother?
No, you're not a bad mother, you're just barking lunacy.
I am a bad mother. I've let things slide and I haven't been noticing properly. I mean, he's a special, very, very special boy and he's got a special soul and I've wounded it.
Oh, please, just shut up. You're wounding my soul.
You park it.
I will take you as you are. Please accept me as I am. Find your lonely life bizarre. Know it's above you, I know it's below me.
You gotta take spaces, no time for car races. Check my sky till I got sound stages. What?
Hi. What are you doing here?
That's Ali up there.
Yeah, he's talented.
Now that was the Death Penalty crew with Murder for Life. Our next big act is Marcus Brewer, singing Roberta Flack's beloved Killing Me Softly. He'll be accompanied by Simon Cosgrove on the recorder.
Marcus, I can't do this. That looks going to shit all over us. But you said... Yeah, I'm sorry, here's your £5 back.
Any moment now. Come on, Marcus, you wally.
Wait.
Excuse me, what is going on here?
Nothing. Everything's under control. I'm just his voice coach.
What are you doing here?
I heard you were about to commit social suicide, so I thought I'd just drop by, you know.
My compass left.
Well, that's brilliant, then you don't have to do it.
I can't do that.
Yeah, you can. Just, tell him artistic differences. You can't work without him. He had a drug problem. It's easy.
My mum wants me to sing it. It'll make her happy.
Look, Marcus, mate, nothing you do can make your mum happy, all right? I mean, not in the long term. She has to do that for herself.
Get over here right now.
Just bugger off, will you? What I'm saying is, the important thing is to make yourself feel happy.
I tried just making myself happy. She's tried making herself happy. But it doesn't work. You need other people to make you happy.
That's just it. If other people can make you happy, then they can also make you unhappy. What, you think those people out there are going to make you happy? Hang on, wait. Marcus, don't. Marcus. Box.
Go on, Brittany.
Yeah, guess a song then.
This is for my mum. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. And so I came to see him, to listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes.
You're rubbish, mate.
Strumming my pain with his fingers. Singing my life with his words.
the hell is that?
With his song telling my whole life, with his words killing me softly, with his song. I felt
all flushed with fever, embarrassed by the crowd. I felt he found my letters and read each one out loud. I prayed that he would finish, but he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly.
Give it a rest.
Killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life, with his words, killing me softly with his song. He sang as if he knew me.
Will?
In all my dark despair.
Will we finish?
And then he looked right through me as if I wasn't there.
Will, come on. Will we finished?
La 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 la.
So there I was, killing them softly with my song, or rather being killed, and not that softly either. I was singing with my eyes closed. Was I frightened? I was petrified. This was definitely not island living.
I like killing me softly with his song.
Thank you, Finsbury. I'd like to introduce one or two members of the band. Marcus Brewer on vocals and tambourine. And that's about it. Let's get off quick, get off.
Marcus, thank you for the song. You were terrific.
You think so?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think we should celebrate.
Okay.
How about McDonald's?
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Thanks, Mum, but it's okay.
No, really, I want to go to McDonald's.
You know, I'm not really hungry.
Oh, come on, are you telling me you couldn't murder a Big Mac?
Mum.
Okay, another time. Anytime. I'm gonna be around a while, you know?
By the following Christmas, things were back to normal. Every man is an island. I stand by that. But, clearly, some men are part of island chains. Below the surface of the ocean, they're actually connected.
So you're gonna marry my mum then?
Dunno. Why? You think she's up for it?
I used to want Will to marry my mum.
Serious?
Yeah, but that was when she was depressed and I was desperate.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Will, how do you use this blender thing?
You don't.
I used to think two wasn't enough.
Jesus Christ.
Now there were loads of people. And that was great. Mostly.
Oi! Are you two lazy bastards gonna get up and help or what?
So, how do you know Will?
Well, we volunteered together at Amnesty International a couple of years ago.
Yes, right. How is the Burmese situation, Tom? Better? I mean, good?
Yeah, and so he called me up out of the blue for Christmas lunch, so here I am.
Really?
So listen, what's the deal with you and Ellie now? I mean, is she, you know, your girlfriend?
Are you insane? Where'd you get those trainers?
Well, what's wrong with them?
Nothing.
What?
by the way, I do think you and Rachel have a shot. I mean, if you don't screw it up.
Thank you. I'd created a monster. Or maybe he'd created me.
I don't know what Will was so upset about. All I meant was, I don't think couples are the future. You need more than that. You need backup. The way I saw it, Will and I both had backup now. It's like that thing he told me John Bon Jovi said. No man is an island.
I've been dreaming of the things I learned about a boy who's bleeding. Celebrate to elevate. The joy is not the same without the pain. For the light, but you may still slide. Baby, it's not your sleigh ride. But this year